up with my father working in the car business. He was a sales manager and general manager at local dealerships. When I got old enough, I was washing cars and doing odd jobs at the dealerships, and in high school I started selling cars part-time at the store he was working at, and I kind of fell in love with the business. And from then on, I just knew that's what I wanted to do. He was working for a store and decided that he wanted to go into the pre-owned or used car business. So we did that, and I went along, and we did that for about 10 years, where I got exposed to everything you do in a dealership, from bookkeeping to selling to cleaning up. When I purchased Keith Motor, I made the decision, with my dad's blessing, that I was going to pursue trying to find a store to get involved in. And just on the local grapevine, heard that the guy that had the Ford store in Hudson, Iowa, was kind of thinking about selling. So we went and saw him. My dad had met him a few times. Went and had a little meeting with him, and that's how it started. And it's right on the fringe of Waterloo-Cedar Falls, and it was a very small store, and it was clearly a good opportunity. When the first official day happened, that whole time period was trying to figure out how to move from that very small agency to what I knew was going to grow quite a bit. I'll never forget when I had to make sure that employees knew that we have to refer to cars by a stock number now. It's not Joe's trade-in anymore. There's gonna be a lot of trade-ins.
I joined the car business because growing up, I was able to do a lot of different things around the store from when I was a really young age. As a kid, I remember coming down and helping sweep cars off, do things like that. As I grew up, worked my way into doing a few more things around the dealership. I remember painting some lines on floors and cleaning out a mezzanine in a parts department. But eventually, I got to sell cars and do that kind of stuff too, and it was a lot of fun. I was fortunate enough to grow up and watch my dad do the same thing, and it's hard not to want to do what your dad did. But then I also got that experience, I talked about growing up. And so, as I got older, I realized that it was something that I understood, and that I would probably enjoy for a long time. It was really probably a fairly easy decision for me at that point.